Alright, good evening everyone. Sorry for that, I turned on Shovel Knight, I clicked a couple of buttons, and the screen absolutely had a meltdown, and it's not quite where I want it to be right now, so I'm really hoping when I unscrew this, it doesn't have another meltdown, so give me just a moment. Doesn't want to, like, actually full screen, which is a tad annoying. Window border? Yeah, it's kind of worse. Full screen, actually? Let's see if that is worse. Okay. Everything looks fine on the vid cap, so we'll just roll with it. Anyway, how y'all doing tonight? We're back with Shovel Knight, Shovel of Hope. Yeah, I want to play more Shovel Knight. I want to swap back to it. So we'll keep jamming on this. Probably get pretty far tonight, we'll see. Like I said before, not my first rodeo. I've beaten this game many times, so hopefully I don't look like too much of a fool rolling through it. I know last time we talked about this soundtrack having a bunch of absolute bangers. Guess what? This is one of them. Those frogs on the other hand. Yeah, they like to jump around. They take 2 hits. Sometimes they're electric, sometimes they're not. Thankfully, I don't think Shovel Knight's shovel conducts electricity, so as long as you hit him with the shovel end. More bombs. Ah! Okay. So I can reach up there if I manage to bounce off the skeleton correctly like I did. Not the biggest problem. If you don't, you just miss out on some cash. But you know, no cash. Oh, cool. Is my avatar just freak out for a second there? Hopefully that doesn't keep happening. Remember this being kind of annoying, so I don't think I'm going to break that. Ah! Oh crap. Ah, dang it. Can I reset you? Need to bounce off that guy so I can get to this here staircase. There we go. I think there is a music sheet in one of these sides. Nope, just money. Oh well. So these little, like, headstones you actually can bounce off of, which you may not realize because they sure as heck look like background items. But you can also only do it once. This level is very much full of, you get one shot at this, don't mess up. Dang it. If you get on that guy close enough, you don't take damage, you can just bounce on him like this. As you've seen before and will continue to see, pogo bouncing is the king of all things you can do in this game. I like these little plants that you have to pop up with the shovel and then do a jump on. Whee! Goodbye. You like dark screens? You like flashing lights? Hopefully you do if you play video games. It's double? No. So I think a really good piece of game design here is the fact that you can see your character's outline if you're standing behind one of these walls, so you're not completely in the dark. Big extension into the dark. I have a feeling there's an older build of this game where your character, like, you're just completely dark and can't see anything, and that was probably kind of oppressive. So I think it's nice that you can see yourself when you're standing behind the brick walls. Oh yeah, let's see if we can kill them all in one bomb. Yeah! Doesn't get you a bonus, but you'll love this. Get some health. Yeah, so down here is Chester, and to some people, including myself, one of the most important items in the game. Oh, I lied. That's not Chester. I'm sorry, I'm a huge liar. I feel like Chester's there in a different... I feel like Chester's there in a different version of the game. Let's say that that's what I was thinking of. Back to collecting money, though. Oh, yeah, so, also something interesting, you can hit those bushes twice so that they go up twice. And again, more darkness. I'm just gonna take it slow and easy, because I don't want it. Wow, that was perfectly timed, wasn't it? I thought about breaking that checkpoint, too, but I didn't. There we go. Enemies do not give you money twice. On a farm, you're gonna have to come back like everybody else. Okay, collecting money in the dark sucks, especially when it's directly underneath the platform, so we might just have to sacrifice a couple $1,000. Thankfully, we can use, the fishing rod to get that. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this other one back. No, it doesn't. Okay, well that's lost in time. That is unfortunate that sometimes your money just gets lost and there's kinda nothing you can do. But you know, I guess the secret is don't die for it. So these are fun little things. The platform only descends if there's 2, I don't know, units of weight on it. The skeleton and his head count as 1 weight, just his head also counts as 1 weight. There's some fun stuff you can do with, like, if I had jumped right when he was underneath that pillar in the middle, he would have squished and died. I forget if his head gets squished. If it does, then you can get yourself kind of soft-locked. Oh, I don't have enough. No, I messed up the fishing. And then here you just get rid of the head so you can rise up. The frogs also count as 1. So, like, if you leave that frog alive, then this will just continue to descend because the frog and the skeleton is worth 2. That fish fire. I could go back for it now that I've got some more magic, but I'm not going to. Life is all about making choices, kids, and living with those choices. Sometimes those are not the choices that you want, but you gotta move on. So you can use this frog to get down that, this pillar over here, but it's super annoying because he likes to hop around so it doesn't go down more consistently. So it's just easier and more consistent to get the skeleton head. No, there's no secret. Okay. But we do want to bounce up here. Okay, I think there's Chester. There's my buddy Chester. In the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. Thanks, Chester. Phase Lock-In. A lot of people call this a cheater item. Escape from all harm. Briefly. You can even walk on spikes. It just makes you invincible. For a good, what, 3-4 seconds. Yeah, you're completely immune to all damage, all knockback, all spikes. Okay, so we are having more than a little bit of trouble today. I have a bunch of USB devices that seem to be failing. I can't hear a damn thing. And I don't think y'all can either, which is a little unfortunate. Man. Let's see. Can I swap this? It's already on. Okay, we've got that back, but I really want audio back. which doesn't look like it's going to happen easily. Okay, let's close the game and see if we can get audio back. I am sorry for these technical difficulties. This is super annoying, and I'm probably going to have to buy a new USB hub now, because I also use that hub for work. More than a little. Okay, we've got audio back. Ah, man. Well, now we got to redo that level. I got the phase lock it too. Yeah, it's just skip. Alright, well, let's go back in there. Like absolutely nothing happened. Okay. Lich Yard. Amazing OST. Great music. Frogs, annoying electric. Let's see, what else we got? Money. Money over here. Yeah. So, yeah, I use the same desk for work, and I have pretty much all of my things, all my peripherals that I would use for work, my keyboard, my mouse, my headset, and my webcam all plugged into a USB hub. When I clock out of work, I just take that one USB hub and plug it into my main computer, and there we go. I'm all ready for fun times. And then in the morning before work, I cry a little bit, and then I take that USB hub and I plug it into my work computer, and there we go. We're ready for work times. And I don't know if the cable's failing because it's been sitting in a weird position, or if it's just gotten old. I mean, it might be more than a year old, because I think I had this one at my last job as well. But it does seem to be failing. I was running into similar issues just before stream, and I was hoping they would not persist. So it might be time for a new USB hub. Let's pray we can at least get through this level, please God. Get out of here. Ah, dang it. If you're really fast, you can get to him before he pops up. Oh no. Yeah, and you can't damage him when he doesn't have his lantern. Don't know why. I mean, that chicken. Why were you hiding a chicken? How were you hiding a chicken? Kill some froggies. Well, on the bright side, we don't have to lose that, like, 1,000 gems over in that dark area. There's a frog. No! The hardest part, aside from navigating in the dark, is remembering where the little bottomless hits are. You don't want to fall on those. Right there. I think I can get up to that upper area there, like right at the edge. There we go. Yeah, you can get a couple glimpses of yourself, like if you jump up into the gray clouds up there. Oh, this is not going to kill me. I should have waited. Oh well. Let's go back down and get some cash. So whether or not these headstones pop out a ghost is random. Last time I only got one, this time I got 3. They're not a big deal, it's just funny and weird that it's like RNG. Okay, so I believe this is the part where we died last time. So let's try to not die. Whee! Don't fall into the pit. There's definitely a big element of, like, just having a feel for how much you move when holding the button and how high you jump. It's a lot like Jump King in that regard when you're navigating in the dark. Not surprisingly, Shovel Knight kind of looks like Jump King. Probably not always. Okay, now we can do some fishing. Dang it. I hate that it uses the mana if you don't actually fully deploy. Ah, it's a regular trout bowl and I still didn't buy a chalice. Oh well. think the frog can kill himself if he high jumps onto the guy. If he high jumps onto the spikes. Not 100% on that. Spikes are one-hit kill. We are doing old school games. Ah man, I thought I missed it, so I backed off. Too cowardly. And I think some games do single-hit death spikes well. I think other games don't. If you played the first AVGN game, which I enjoyed, I think they're both really good games, but the first one makes heavy use of not just like one-hit kill spikes, but these like one-hit kill blocks. It gets really annoying at some points. I think they got that feedback because in this, I think one of the marketing points for the sequel was, hey, there's no one-hit kill blocks. Sorry about that. But other games like 20XX, I forget. I feel like that one has one-hit kill blocks, but 30XX has damage blocks. Or maybe they both do, and then there's an option to turn those spikes into one-hit kills. And I think that's a fine, like, that's a great difficulty option, is determining if you want the spikes to be one-hit kill or damage. I think as a society, we're past one-hit kill spikes. So this is a fun little puzzle. You need to get... You can get either the frog... Actually, I should get the frog. So you can get either the frog or the skeleton that I might have just messed up over here. Because you need at least 2 weight to get down under there. I think I can bounce off the skeleton, yeah. So now we can get this treasure. You can use the frog, but the frog doesn't like to stay still, and if the frog happens to jump away or die, then you're just screwed. Then you gotta kill yourself and go back to the checkpoint. Yeah, sometimes there's some super secret squares that don't even have a little... Oh, cool, is this bugged? Did you say no? Okay. Can I fish? Let's try fishing. Okay. Alright, should be able to get that. Yeah, goldfish. There's a fun little gotcha here. Oh, it's a fake floor! Oh, there's a big skeleton guy. He doesn't activate unless you get close to him, so... Ah, so close. Again, shovel bounce, shovel drop, just dope. You can also just skip him and most enemies by just doing that. I forget how you get that money over there to the left. Definitely walls going up. These frogs are super annoying, so we just make sure they're dead. This is definitely the... I sure hope you have figured out movement and jumping without being able to see your character. Because you're going to do a lot of it. And half of it's over spins. Gotta pay attention. These guys do have significant knockback. Ooh, this platform also will drop if you're standing. So I believe there were some interviews for Shovel Knight with the developers, and they said that originally this level was much later in the game, and for whatever reason they decided to put it as like the second level, and didn't really retool it, so a lot of people who don't play a lot of platformers did King Knight stage, and they're like, okay, this is fine, and then they did Spectre Knight stage, and they're like, oh god, this is hell, what did you do? I think they might have said that's one of their regrets, is not balancing it a bit better. But here we get the man of the ma'am themselves, Spectre Knight.
This is no place for the living, mortal. You shall be summoned when it is your time. And everyone has a time, as we saw with your beloved Shield Knight.
Lies! I won't believe such talk from phantoms. Your very existence is a vile deception.
The enchanter is just full of surprises. He granted me new life, so that I may take yours.
This boss also not a pushover, so he likes to fly around, likes to teleport. You cannot get very many hits off on Spectre Knight like you could on Black Knight or King Knight. I keep trying to duck at Shovel Knight. It's just the tiniest little knees. Shovel dropping where you can, still pretty much the best thing. That range attack actually super good, because a lot of times Spectre Knight will just fly back and forth in a straight line. And then they decide to send some dudes. Yes, you want this teleport, because you 2, sometimes 3 attacks in a row if you can time it. That also good timing. Do it. Yeah, and then they also make the level dark, but that's only for the last few hits. Goodbye, Spectre Knight. Maybe you'll appear in some sort of DLC later. Ooh, yes, there's a chest. Okay, so now we should have to save Shield. Save him. So now there's a little mini game here. You can just die and then the mini game will be over, or you can just kill as many enemies as you want. They drop way more money than usual, and you can just collect some extra cash. These guys are dropping 50s. I don't think there's any bonus for catching Shield Knight. It's just a, you know, you can end it and feel good about yourself. But we're gonna put out our fire first. And then, because I beat all the bosses in the area, I get a meal ticket. Free meal ticket for the gastronomer. So yeah, that unlocks the second lock, and now you can go over to part 2 of the map. With 3 bosses. But first... yeah, why not? We'll do this little bonus. Not too many auto-scrollers in this game, but this is one of them. Completely optional, thankfully, but you get some good cash. And, like I keep saying, banger soundtrack. This is not my favorite song, but guess what? It's a banger, like so many of them. Look at what the optimal place for money is. Okay, so I think what I want to do is try and stay ahead of this. Get those pinks, yeah! Alright. That was about as good as I could go, I'm happy with that. So yeah, that was like, what, 2, 3, maybe 4, I think it was like at least 3,000 gold money. So now we can head back to town and make a bunch more money. So, Bard is happy, yep, 500 gold, 7 music sheets. You don't have to know Matt to know that's a buttload of gold. Yep, pastoral, bunch of songs, thank you very much. Almost up to 20 grand. So let's talk to the sheep first, the Goatician. Cause they got meal tickets, 4,500 ain't nothing to us. The next one's like 6 grand, we'll hold off on that. Magicist should be able, yeah, 1,500 for more magic. 22 is reasonable as well. We'll hang off on 28 because I really want to at least get 1 Trouble Challenge. Hello, Trouble Boy. Yeah, we'll fight both Trouble Challenges. So that is sort of like a one-time use but refillable healing item. You can get them filled at the Trouble King, which we will talk to shortly, or fishing up those random Troubles. I believe this character also does a special little thing for us because we beat Spectre Knight. You defeated Spectre Knight, now behold my greatest treasure! dance! She does a little dance for us. Just hopping around on the bar, getting your dirty shoes all over this bar. And she gives us that music for our trouble. Thank you very much, miss. Oh yeah, the music changes between areas of this town. Such cool little things you'd never notice. Yeah, it's even different over here. Yes, take my music sheet card. Okay, so we've got like 9 grand. Don't think Chester has anything more that I want, so... let's buy more health. If Gotition has any more for sale, nope. Okay. Should be able to buy one more upgrade. Bang. Nice. And then Gastronomer. 3 meal tickets! Hand them to me! A glorious feast awaits, you'll see! I'll dazzle your palate in no time or less, so bon appetit and pardon the mess! So if you give the Gastronomer multiple meal tickets in a row, there's a meal, and you just immediately toss out another. You just immediately toss out another. That looks like glass shards and rocks on a plate. What is that? Tasty though. And that's pretty much everything for the town. Yep, we already got the stuff here. Yep, you can recollect that if you want, but it doesn't give you anything. Alright, let's go... let's talk to the Troupple King and see if we can do anything. Hello. Who has awakened me, mortal? Dost thou need aid? I sent a Troupple chalice. I can fill it with magical ichor. That's pronounced ichor. Choose your ichor wisely. Okay. Either it's free or the first one's free. Invincible for 10 seconds, full heal, get your magic stuff. We're gonna do full heal. Very well, mortal. What of a second chalice? And we'll do invincibility. Subjects, a new initiate joins us. The ceremony shall commence. And now you get to see another adorable dance sequence. Look at he little crown. He can float. So well choreographed, and then he spits in your cuffs. Fare thee well, troubled knight. Return if thou hast need of my aid again. Oh, the Troupple King just hands out that spit for free. Thank you, Troupple King. It's really good spit. Okay. So this is another side area. Ow. Okay, so you're probably wondering, Papa, how do you get through all those spikes? Well, if you were paying attention, the phase locket makes you invincible. So this is basically like a little training ground for the phase locket. They have a few of these, not one for every item. It's like, hey, just be invisible. Want free stuff? Get it. Be invincible. Be invincible. Ooh, that was close, holy crap. Ah, dang it! I believe you can chain the phase locket by using it while you're still using it, which is what I should have done. I thought I had like another fraction of a second. Alright, so let's try this again. like that you can use it in air and stuff. Can I? Okay, barely reach that with the old shovel. Yeah, so you can use the locket while you're using the locket. As long as you've got the magic, obviously. So you can kill these guys. I'm just gonna phase locket through them. They're not worth a lot of money anyway. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to save myself. And there we have the final chest, which has a bunch of money and a song. Okay, so now there's another town, but we can't get there until we beat at least one of these bosses. We're gonna do my favorite one first, probably. It's shoveling time. Small Knight wasn't my favorite when this game first got announced. I think it was Spectre Knight. Spectre Knight's still, like, probably top 2 or 3. But I think Mole Knight is adorable, and also his song is hands down the best. This is an absolute thing. This level also introduces some fun new mechanics, like these new block types, and as soon as I finish fishing, I'll tell you more about those. Yeah. It's a damn trouble. I already talked to you, King. Those troubles, I believe, also give you, like, completely random boons you don't get to pick. But anyway, so there's these gray blocks. 2 hits. And then there's these sandstone blocks. You just go through them immediately without bouncing. They can absolutely lead to your death if you're not careful. Damn you. You can't even shovel drop the fire even if you're invincible. I don't think I knew that. Oh look, it's a cute little slime. Ah, he's on fire now. So that's an important thing to note. Green stuff plus fire equals flaming green stuff. Oh, I could have made that. Oh wow, that is just not tripping. Okay. Little apple. Yeah, those guys are annoying, but if you can shovel drop them, they usually are stunned long enough that you can kill them. You can't get through that guy's shield from the front, but he only takes 1 hit from the back. Yeah, the little bouncy beetle. There might have been a secret area over there to the left, I don't remember. We're not gonna let that guy out. Letting that guy out is super annoying. I have died a couple times to him bouncing through the rest of this level. I'm gonna try and get as much money out of here as we can. Definitely a secret right and then we can bounce right back up. Big guy with his frickin' parabolic arcs. Okay, that actually is a bridge, I forgot. So I think they realized pretty early in development that shovel dropping is good, so they put a ceiling there. I don't think it's possible to shovel drop him. If it is, you're definitely going to take some damage. Sometimes there's moles in there. And then there's these fish. So these lava fish, you can shovel drop them and they don't die, but you can kill them by just attacking them from the side. They do what they're used to getting across some gaps. Hey. No. Bad. And then there's these red knights who are even more annoying than the yellow ones. They do 2 attacks. Fall. And sometimes you lose your money to the lava pits, as is tradition. Okay, here's another type of block. Can you guess what it does? Did you guess that a chain explodes? If so, give yourself a pat on the back. Okay. I think up and right is the secret area. Yeah. So this is one that you can miss if you accidentally explode those blocks down there. Now we eat the fish. Woo! Just barely. Okay, so this... Yeah, the fish only pop up when you're a certain distance away, so You just gotta carefully and confidently skip across them. As we went to time. Also, invincibility does not save you from lava or bottomless pits. Just spikes and enemies. Okay, and now we can go down this way. Also, you can shovel drop this guy, I guess. Makes sense. Here's a fun little room. Beat the explosion. Collect the money. Kaboom! They got a few of these. Figure out how to get through here without killing yourself, Rubes. Fairly simple. Don't shovel drop. Don't attack the thing behind me. There you go. Yeah, now we got bouncy green stuff. So now it's raining goo. But before, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna get a pretty cool item from Chester. The dust knuckles. Not the knuckle duster, that's a different one. Dash through dirt and foes alike. Propels with each punch. So, as long as you've got something in front of you and you keep hitting punch, you'll just keep going. And that allows you to pseudo-fly. And that does include enemies. I believe you're invincible while you're doing that. Get out of here. The only way back is this way. Which means more money. Dig up that dirt, Shovel Knight. Okay, let's switch back to the locket, because it's just amazing. So yeah, now there's a bunch of bouncy green goo everywhere. It's perfectly safe to bounce on. Probably doesn't give you any sort of long-lasting effects. If it did, I'm sure somebody would say so. More money. And now we've got little green goo globs. These are funny because they do turn the fire guys back into green guys. And you can attack them so that you can jump on them over here. And turning that fire guy was a little bit of a hint that if you knock this into lava, hey look, it's goo lava now. You can bounce on it and not die. That is limited time. Thankfully, they give you more goo. So there is a fun... So you gotta do that, and then goo up this. Yeah. And then just barely reach over there. Now we got so much goo. Okay, so I think we need to double goo. There we go. So we need just a little bit of height from that second goo to get that one over there. Probably over this. More secret areas in the top right. Ooh. More turning stuff into goo. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. And we're out of there. So you can fight this guy and try to not shovel drop yourself to death. I just kill him. It's easier and the money ain't worth it. Here's a fun little room. I can't stay on this lava for too long because it will turn back. I was trying to save that chicken, but I guess not. Ow! Damn you. Just barely, okay. I was like, where's my locket in case I need to go run inside that guy so I don't die. Let's grab this checkpoint just in case. Alright, Knuckles. Gotta make sure you mash that button, because if you miss one, you're falling onto those spikes. Ooh, just a ton of cash. Ooh, yeah, like 750. Heck yeah. Good treasure. And you need to touch the beetle to activate him. And then we got another pseudo-auto-scroller sequence. Yeah, I guess it's not technically an auto-scroller, but, like, it's also an auto-scroller. Okay, so these guys are getting released. There's no way around it. And unfortunately, they cannot go off-screen. They just bounce off the edge of the screen. So I have also died to these guys, and it sucks. So we're going to try and avoid that. Alright, we managed to get out. And you pretty much need to bounce off him to get over that last section. Alright, boss should be right over here. Get ourselves that free full heal. suppose I could have knuckle dusted through that. Oh well. Mole Knight. What sort of voice for Mole Knight? You're out of your depth, Spelunker. Are you lost? These ruins belong to the ages, Mole Knight. They're mine now, but more importantly, is that your digging implement? I'm astonished you made it 10 feet down with that rusty trinket. I will bury you! Yeah, that's right. So yeah, shoot stuff, shovel bounce. Look at the luscious hair. So, like, they put so much work into the body swaps, it's fantastic. So, Mole Knight will try to crush you to death. Mole Knight likes to dig. Got this fun little sequence. So if you don't dig them up, then they do a bunch of damage. So these flashing flames, you can hit back at them. There's a lot of, like, complexity in the Mole Knight fight. Going faster now. Oh, we got him. Goodbye, Mole Knight. I think Mole Knight's digging fingers might be a little bit longer, too. And that's another foe bested. Sleep well, Shovel Knight. Any day. Okay, so that's one of the 3 locks to the next area. And now we have access to this town, and there's a new mini-boss over there. All of these things will be explored next time. I think we're going to call it a little early today. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'll try to have those sorted out tomorrow. And by try to have sorted out, I mean I'll order something, pray it gets here, and if not, just keep praying that it doesn't mess up again. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I appreciate it, as always. Might change things up and do World of Horror tomorrow, because that's a cool game I've been looking forward to. It fits the Halloween theme, and it releases 1.0 tomorrow. I've been very excited to play that game 1.0. I played a little bit in early access, had a good time, and said, yeah, no, this is a wait for 1.0 so I don't get burned out game. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, most likely. But anyway, hope y'all have a good night, have a good rest of your night, have a good tomorrow. Yeah, this has been VTober Day 18. Yeah, we're getting there. Almost to 21. So, I'll see you tomorrow for Day 19. And y'all have a good night otherwise. Bye-bye now.